think it's officially safe to say I can now shave this off. Didn't grow as much as I thought. It still looks very cringy. It needs to go. Let's just say it doesn't look too good. Nice, the 15-year-old prepubescent mustache is now gone. Now it's time to focus on some fishing. Today, I'm gonna be fishing a little urban creek, which, as you guys know, is always fun. Urban Creek mission is started now. Wow, this looks like a good creek, man. Look at this creek. Tons of rock. It looks extra sauced up. Oh, I just got bit. Little bite. I'm on. What do I have here? What do I got? Oh, I'm skating across the water. What is this? Oh, wow. A little sunny. I think it's a green sunfish, I believe. I don't know. I used to know all these fish when I was in college when I took aquaculture science, but I believe this is a green sunfish. Big mouths too, which enables them to eat that popper. Look at the size of that mouth and that tiny fish. Nice, first species of the day. I feel like we're gonna catch a lot of species today. I have absolutely no idea what's in this little suburban creek that I'm currently fishing. This is the first time I ever fished here. I went and picked up some food for our little pet bass, Gary, the other day, and the bait shop that I picked up the food from had this creek by it, and I was like, well, I know I'm fishing tomorrow, so I decided to pop on over here, bring one rod, the camera gear, and just kind of make an afternoon of it. Or I guess a morning, it's not afternoon. Anyway, there's the first fish of the day. If you could just hang on one moment there, sir. First fish of the day. Let's try that release again. Nice. Cool stuff, man. I'll take a little green sunfish any day. I'm cool with that. The fact that it's overcast right now enables me to keep throwing this popper. I was a little worried because I slept in today and I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna miss that topwater bite. Then I woke up and I realized the forecast was overcast all day. So I kinda lucked out because that's what I wanted to catch them on today, is topwater. Shallow, tiny creeks, especially in the summertime, I just got bit. You can usually destroy them on topwater. Well, judging from the map that I looked at last night, it looks like it gets a lot shallower down there. I could be wrong, but I think I'm gonna backtrack a bit, go over this bridge and see if I can find some fish where the creek gets a little bit wider. I don't really know where this connects to or where it dumps into or what even the name of this creek is called, but I have some high hopes for this. The water's clear, the bottom is natural rock. It seems like an all-around good move. I'm actually seeing some old beds here. I don't know if they're bluegill or bass beds, but there's like 3 beds right there too. So it's definitely a good enough ecosystem for these fish to thrive in. It's like my favorite part about fishing a new body of water is like it's just fresh. New territory, new style of fishing, new species. You know, you're going after a whole new mission. My mission today is catch a big fish in a small creek. That's the goal. Oh, I just had one. Oh, there we go. That was aggressive. What do we got here? New species? Another green sunfish. These are probably the most aggressive green sunfish I've ever encountered. I mean, dude wanted it. Poor little guy. He thought he was getting a little snack. Number 2. Not exactly the fish I'm after, but a little green sunfish now and then never hurts. Oh, God damn it. Well, there's my Peric moment for the day. Creek update, dropped my rod, caught 2 green sunfish, no bass. I'm not giving up though, I'm still looking. Hopefully we find a big smallmouth. Any smallmouth in this creek? I know I always joke about wearing these like goofy, quote unquote, smallie spotters, but in all seriousness, they're actually really coming into play today, especially fishing these creeks with a bit of stained water, a little bit of glare. It's just tough to kind of spot these fish out, and that's kind of one of the most important things you need to keep note of when you're fishing creeks, is it's very visual. you're looking for ripples, you're looking for the backs of fish, you need a good pair of smallie spotters, or I guess in this case today, creek spotters. That's why I've used these, and I'm actually gonna show you right now the difference between wearing polarized sunglasses and not wearing polarized sunglasses. Sorry, spotters. Polarized spotters, my bad. Like, I am essentially hunting fish today. I am the lion within the reeds. And I gotta sneak up on these fish before they can see me. So that's just a quick little tip for you guys. I know you guys like for me to shed a little light. I don't know everything about fishing, but it's always good to kind of hit you with some tips, and that's one of them right there. To my left is a nice little dam. I'm gonna stand on that dam, cast into this little pool area, and maybe catch a fish. I don't know, I feel like I keep saying that. Maybe I'll catch a fish. I wanna catch a fish. That's the goal for today. Oh, that had to be a bass. It's gotta be a bass. This is a bass, for sure, for sure. No. No, they're green sunfish. Oh, that's a pretty sizable one. Let's get an up close look at these fish real quick. This right here is obviously the main population here. Green sunfish. Not even just bluegill, but green sunfish. I mean, cool, I guess. I mean, I'm trying to look on the bright side of this, but I just can't. When you keep biting my popper, tell your buddies to lay off. I know there's some fish in here. I know there's some good bass in here. Okay. See, now you just get yourself hooked. Let's go for the release of this little squeaker. See you, bub. Oh, dope slow-mo bluegill release. Whoa. This looks interesting. I think there's some bass over here. This looks really shallow. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yes. That's what's up, baby. Woo! That's a good fish. Look at the size of that fish. That feels good right there. Oh, man. It paid off. I just pulled up to this area where the creek has gotten the widest that I've seen thus far. No action. It's super, super shallow over here. I wasn't seeing anything, and I was running my popper through the shallow flat. I mean, it is about that deep. As soon as this fish hit, I was like, there's no way that's a green sunfish. It's not a giant, but for fishing creeks around here, this is truly an accomplishment. I'm stoked. He just crunched that little popper too. Goodness. Go on, buddy. Do your little creek thing. There he goes. Decent. That is a solid fish for a creek like this. And I'm gonna show you guys literally where I caught that fish. Right there. People don't realize that these urban creeks, these tiny creeks, hold good fishing. In my eyes, even for Texas, that's a quality fish, it's a fat fish. I mean, there's nothing that beats that. It's just so much fun. It's close combat. You're up close and personal with these fish, and they are very aggressive. So, with that being said, I'm gonna get back in there and hopefully catch a bigger one. I don't know if I really got to touch too heavily on the lure that I'm throwing today, but all I'm throwing is this little tiny, this is I believe a Booyah popper that I received in, what was it, this month's MTV Pro Box. It's perfect size for these tiny creeks. You don't want something too big, too aggressive. You just want to make a little bit of action to get that fish's attention. That's kind of key. With this, I'm throwing it on 20-pound, I believe 4 or 5 strand braid. The rod is a 7-1 medium heavy action 6-stick spinning rod. The reason why I like this rod is because, one, it's fun to catch creek fish on spinning tackle, but also it's got that really soft tip. See how I'm moving that tip? It allows me to work that bait a ton, and when that fish hits it, it's got a bit of give. The reel is also a favorite reel. This is the Phantom 2500 size reel, and that's the setup. I think this whole combo right here is under $200, I believe. The reel, or the rod's 90, I believe, and then the reel's 100, so it's just under $200. Perfect for creek fishing. You can even go lower than that and get like the 6-stick reel and save even more money, but I just like this because this reel is smooth drag, it's faster gear ratio, and it's just my deal. Huh. Oh, got him. Oh, it's a little one. Cool. Another victim. Not as big as the first one, but we don't discriminate here when we're creek fishing. Any size is good as long as you're eating the top water. See you, duder. Wrong way, there you go. Got him. Fish. Good one too. That's a good one. Oh, that's a good one. That's a nice one. Just taking me in the reeds. Houston, we have an issue. Oh, dude, 7-1 coming in clutch. Look at that. Little did I know when I was gonna wake up this morning, I was gonna have a little bit of this action. I expected to catch some fish today, but I did not expect them to be this big. Probably some of the biggest small creek, like tiny creek, largemouth bass I've ever caught. Whoa. I don't know if you guys noticed it, but that fish actually dug right into those little, I think those are hyacinths or whatever, and I flipped him with this little 7-1. First time I've ever flipped a fish that big with a spinning rod, that is for sure. I'm in heaven right now. There's nothing cooler than fishing small creeks like this and pulling out sizable fish. And the fact that we're in an urban setting, I guarantee all these people live in this house over here, or at least the majority of them, don't even know they've got fish like this right in their backyard. That's a 16.5-inch fish all day. That is so, so cool. All right, I'm gonna get a release on this guy, put him back in the water. That was my first cast after I moved to this next spot. Can you believe this? This is so cool. Nothing better than hitting a home run on a spot you've never fished before. That's awesome. I love it. It just got a lot deeper, that's for sure. I don't know where they went. Oh, big one. Dude, that's a giant. That's a giant. He's following my popper. That's a giant. He's got, oh! I don't know if you guys saw that tiny little bite, but that was a 4-pound bass. He like just barely had it. He was following it all the way up. And I like burned it in and he cranked it. I saw no ripple, I saw no movement until I got to about like 10 feet in front of me. And then all of a sudden I see this giant head like falling in my bait. He's still around here. I don't think he felt my hooks either. He's still here. I know he is. Popper kind of slowed down. I've seen a few big fish finally cruising. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try this little fluke out. It's kind of a cross between a bait that's subsurface and a bait that's also not subsurface. So it's gonna get both the best worlds. I think these fish are starting to kind of gauge my presence here. So I'm gonna have to get a little creative in a sense that I can't keep spooking them like this. What the heck? No way. He ate the super fluke. That's probably one of my biggest ones of the day. I thought we were kind of done with those guys. Apparently not. Oh, big wake, big wake, big wake, big wake. I got a big wake coming. Oh my God, that's a giant wake. Dude, it's a giant wake. He's got it, he's got it, he's got it. I got him. That's a good one. Dude, that's a nice one. Oh, that's a good fish. Oh my God, that's a fat fish. Flip. It appears the super fluke worked pretty good. I saw this fish waking so far. I noticed a lot of these fish will not commit immediately. They're like chasing it, chasing it, chasing it. And as soon as they feel comfortable with it, they hit it. Again, a very fat fish. I can tell that these fish are for sure feeding on some of the green sunfish I was catching earlier today. I mean, that thing is loaded. Absolutely gorgeous. Cranked the super fluke. All right, back in the water he goes. That's my second good fish of the day. He going. Flukes and poppers, there's not much that can really beat that, guys. That's pretty awesome. Unreal. All right, I've made it back. Creek mission successful. If you guys are interested in checking out any of the equipment that I used today, that includes the fishing line, the lure, the rod, the reel, be sure to check out the links in the description below. I'll link all the equipment that I used today and how I kind of caught these fish, because I want you guys to be able to replicate this as well and go out here, maybe for yourself, and crank on a few fish. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and be sure to leave a like, maybe a comment. Let me know what you want to see next on this channel. That's what I'll have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, keep fishing, never stop.